everybody, this is Tina with Rehatch Designs. Hope everybody's doing well today. I am here with a little organization video. I have been working on organizing my craft room. I've had a little detour I'll tell you about as I'm doing it. So I just thought I'd tell you a little bit about what I was doing, and this might be something that you're interested in. It looks like it's going to work for me. I can't say that it does work. It just looks like I'm always looking for solutions for things, and I'll try it, and if it doesn't work then I'll let you know. But I think right now I'm kind of excited because I think there's a very good chance it's going to work. Okay, first off, I have a horrible time with all of my lace and trim and stuff like that. I've tried all different types of ways to organize them, and it's just, I think I've just accumulated a lot. So I have, I have it kind of all in. I did have it kind of like, I put it like on safety pin, or not safety pins, clothespins, where you wrap it up and then you put it all in a container, but then they get to be a pain, and then I don't wrap them up, and then they're in a big ball, and then I have them like I have these little bins, and then I have them all in here, and they're all like I can't find them. So this is not working. So I had to come up with a different solution, and I kind of came up with this in my head, and it's kind of funny because I had no idea if this was going to work, and I bought all these containers hoping it would, and I think it will. So what I did is I bought this container. This is an art bin container at Joann's, and they had them in their doorbuster sale, and I think they still have them. I don't know if it's just through January or maybe this. I haven't looked today, but they have these containers, and these have 4 compartments in them, and they also have the 8 compartment one that is basically the same as this as far as size of compartments. But anyway, my point in doing this is I wanted something to put my lace and trim in, but I didn't want to just like I didn't want to just like throw that in there or put like a big bunch of, I didn't want to put that in there like that, because then I'm just, doing the same thing. So what I decided to do is I got, and I think I showed you these in a haul video not too long ago. These are on Amazon, and they are called comic book boards, and I guess for people who collect comic books, they put these on as the backing or whatever, which I don't know. You get a bunch of these for a ridiculously good price. This stuff is really thick. It doesn't say how thick it is, but it's thick. It's at least the same as poster board, only honestly it's a lot cheaper than buying enough poster board, and it's partially all the way cut. So, and what I did is I just took these boards, which are 10.5 by 7, and I had to cut them down to fit in these containers. The height of the container was this portion right here was like about 6 inches, so I wanted it a little bit shorter than that, and I wanted it to fit in width-wise in there too. So I figured out that I could go and cut these. I cut the first one let's see, right about 2 3/4 length, just under 6, so it was 5 3/4. And that's why I have a bunch of these left over that we will do something with those to save them. And so then you end up with pieces like this. Now that's the one piece, and now these are too long. So I have to cut off the length on that. We want to make that, again, 5 and a long piece like this. What you want to do then is you want to go ahead and cut these down to right at like 2 3/4, 2 1/2, somewhere in there. They don't have to be exact, guys. They can be, like these two are going to be 2 1/2. You'll have 2 that are 2 3/4, 2 that are 2 1/2. You're going to end up with this other piece like that. And what I did with that is I also cut the length on that so that I could use this for smaller pieces. And basically what I did after that is I would just take whatever ribbon I had that I wanted to put on there. So let's see, for instance, let's say even that's a smaller one, but it'll work. Or even this one. This is a little bit longer. Let's do that one so you can see. It's kind of in a knot. See, that's what happens when I shove them all in there. The other thing too is you can't see it all. It's a mess, and it just, to me, this seems a lot more organized. Now what I did on mine to start them is I stapled them with just a regular old stapler. You could definitely use tape if you don't want to mess them up. I think a stapler's fine on this because you can pull that staple right out and it won't even mess it. Now it could rust or something over time. I think that could happen. I don't know. They would have to get moisture, I think, would have to get to it. But anyway, you figure out how you want to do it. I was fine with the staple. And then you just wrap it around. Here I have an extra little piece here, but I'll move that over here. So, and that's all you do is just do that, okay? And I had bought also in that same haul is a bunch of these little clips. You know how you get these all the time with your clothes? You can buy these on Amazon, and what's great about them is that you can just put them on there and they hold it. You could use a paper clip too if you wanted to. Problem with a paper clip is the little ends and stuff get caught in there, whereas this just slides right on, slides right off. And you just take off what you need, roll it back up, put your little thing back on, and you're done, okay, when you want to use it. So let me show you kind of what I've done. So here's one of them that I did, and here is the deal is that they stand up because this has dividers in it. Okay, it will stand up so you can see what you have. Okay, you know, this way you can just go, oh well, let me flip through here and see what I have. Now on the little extra pieces, any of the little pieces that you may have, you know, they're not huge. That's where I put those. And those are all in the back over here. I have a few things that are little tiny little pieces that I put in here, and I just kind of shove that in there. But for the most part, that's what's so great about these, okay? Let me show you this other one that I did. So here is the double one. This is a total of 8 compartments. And the sizes of the compartments are pretty much the same. So, if you can watch on these, I have these going the other direction, okay? Instead of going back and forth this way. So you can put them either way. And this is just all my pink stuff. And, you know, where I had big stuff, I just kind of put it in there like that. I didn't really mess with it. if you don't, on my little pieces here, these are all them. I just kind of stuck that in there. But anyway, that's kind of how I did it. I've got a big spool here, and I just put that in there, and that fit. So that is the pink in the double one, okay? And what I did want to show you too is that this is how it looks. You can have those, let me turn it this way. You can have these going either way. That's what I was talking about. You can have it going back and forth this way, or you can have it that way. However you decide you want to put in there, and they'll fit both ways, okay? By that amount, or the 2 1/2 to 2 and I wouldn't make them much more than 2 3/4 width, because you want enough room on each side of these so that if you have something that has a lot on there, that, you know, when you put it in here, that it's going to fit that way, and it'll fit this way going that way, okay? So I don't know, I think they work both ways just as well. So you can kind of just decide for yourself. Like you can, like I could take all these out. Let me see what happens if I turn them around. I just love the idea that I can just flip through here and they are all just standing up, and I don't have to, you know, I don't have to sort through them. And it's an easy way to just take them out and put them back. Now I am going to have to find room for all these little containers on my shelf, so that's a whole nother thing. But as far as the system itself, I'm just seeing if they'll fit as many both ways. I think it does. I actually think maybe it fits more. Okay, but anyway, it works both ways. So that's all I really wanted to show you on that. So you can use the double ones, or you can use the individuals, depending upon how much you have. The other thing to consider if you don't have a lot is you can use just a box if you have a box. Like I don't have, if you don't have a lot, when I first started, I don't think I would have had more than what would fit in one box. Okay, so I have no idea, where did I get this box? I couldn't tell you really, because I've had it for a long time, but these are the exact same size, so those could fit in there. I think a lot of the drawer dividers and things like that will be a similar width. Of course, you can cut these pieces down to whatever width you need, okay? I mean, it's just cardboard, so, you know, well, technically it's paper. See, we have some thinner here, we have some white. It won't make any difference. Now, I will say this, if you have just a box with no dividers, it's going to fall. So you would have to put dividers in here or fill it up. Okay, if you fill it up, they'll hold each other up. But otherwise, you would have to put like a divider in here or something. Otherwise, they'll all fall. Okay, but that would work. You don't have to have the plastic containers like that. You could do something like that. So that was pretty much it as far as that organizational tip there. I didn't really have a lot more that I wanted to show you with that. The only other thing I was going to talk about is I kind of was doing a lot of reorganizing, and I had this issue with, I flooded my entire house practically, because I was trying to clean my craft room, and I left the bathroom sink on in here, and it overflowed, and it was crazy because I was in here the whole time and I didn't even realize it, that it was going. I think I turned it on to fill up the sink because I wanted to kind of soak this media mat, and I forgot about it, and I had turned the television on, and I didn't really hear the sink running. It was really weird. I kept hearing something in the background, and eventually I turned the volume down, and then I saw the flood that I had. So I ended up having to spend a lot of time cleaning that up and doing all that. But I did get some organizing done, and I'm going to start doing a little bit more each day. But I have also decided that I can't just organize because I get so bored with it. I'm like, I want to do something creative. I'm like, oh my God, you know, because this is going to drive me crazy. So what I decided to do is I am going to do a little organizing tip here and there as I go. Only if I think it's something you might be interested in. If it's like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you what I'm doing, but not all of it's going to be very interesting. I was just very happy with this whole lace trim thing. I don't think I'm going to do my ribbons that way because I think they're kind of working the way that they are. No, don't hold me to that. I might do it, but we'll see. But one thing I did decide that I wanted to do is I see all these people that do this work off my desk thing that they do, you know, where they just say, okay, well, I'm just going to use what's on my desk. And now, granted, I have a lot of stuff on my desk, probably more than most people do. But I kind of want to start doing that a little bit. So what I thought I would do for today is I have all these little pieces that we cut. And those are on my desk. And I'm not going to cheat either. I'm going to actually just use the stuff on my desk. Okay. In the course of trying to clean, I found all kinds of stuff. There's a gazillion of these. So these are on my desk. I have a ton of paper clips here. But what I wanted to do is I love doing decorated paper clips. I'm not sure why. And I think it's because you can put them on a page and it decorates the whole page, or you can use it to hold something down on a page. And when I saw these, I thought, gosh, I hate to throw all this away. And I thought, aren't these the perfect size? The perfect size. Even the wider ones that I did. Look at that. They're perfect. They're absolutely perfect, right? So what I think I'm going to do is I have kind of decided what I want to do is decorate these. And now that I'm going to use the stuff on my desk, and honestly I have a tower on one side of all different kinds of papers, and this is just scrap paper, okay, and this is stuff either I need to put away or it's in I have a tower full of scrap paper. And so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use, I have a whole, where did it go? Oh gosh, where did it go? I have a whole thing sitting over here full of all kinds of scraps that I need to use. I think I just buried it. Here we go. This was all the stuff that I pulled out, okay? That I thought, okay, you know, I could use that because, you know, I don't want to cheat, but this is all the stuff. This was all laying all over. It was in kind of like a little box that I had, and this was all the stuff that I needed to put away that I did not put away that's been piled here. But anyway, so I thought, well, why don't we just do a couple of those? Like here's one right here. Look at that. See, this is just scrapbook paper that I had. I needed to put my hot glue gun in because we're going to need that. You know, and I just kind of thought, well, that would be kind of a fun thing to do. because my organization videos aren't going to take that long. So let's just see. That was one thing I did do. I kind of rearranged some things on my desk to make it easier for me to plug in things so I'm not reaching behind things. And I mean, it's just the little things, right, that make life easier. So anyway, I have my glue gun heating up over here. So let's just take this, and I am not going to do anything. And I'm going to look through. I have this, like I said, this is all on my desk. This is a thing that I keep on my desk. I don't know, whenever you're making stuff, right, you're just like, okay, wait a minute. See, like, look at this. This is a piece of chipboard. I'm going to move that. I'm going to move all of these because they're very, they're all the same, so it's no big deal. There's a piece of chipboard. Oh, look, see? Look at this. I already made that. This is just something that I made with a little flower, so I could use that. I'm going to use stuff that's on my desk. And anyway, so I thought what I would do is, I think I'm just going to do like little organization videos and then throw in some using stuff on my desk. And I thought I would just kind of throw that, just look at that, see, some worn wallpaper there. I can use that. Lots of cool pictures. Yep. Okay, so let's just start with that, okay? We'll just take a few of these. I'm going to move this over. There's always lots of little goodies in here because these are things that I try that I end up not using. Okay, look at that. I have all these. I can use that, and they're almost all made. I bet I could use that. Just so many cool things. And I don't know how far we will get. But I'm not going to add anything to my what's on my desk. I mean, you don't see it all, but there's a lot of it. But I'm not going to add anything to that, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and use what I have. And we'll just make a few things, okay? Just hang out together for a minute. But anyway, so my flood kind of it did cause a problem because I had to spend a little time dealing with that. Now see, that's pretty just the way it is. I maybe put something in there. Like a little, pearl or something, right? But, isn't that cool? Now, the way that I'm doing this is that I don't think I'm going to cover this. I'm just going to use whatever I have. So if it covers, like, see, that'll cover it good enough. Or, I mean, that goes that way. So, all right. Let me see if my glue's getting hot enough. Well, maybe. So so you have I always like to attach things with my longer side. So this part will go on my page. And I don't care that this is straight or not. It doesn't really matter. And I'm going to take my hot glue. And the important thing is you want to make sure that you're putting glue all on this portion right here, because that's what keeps the paper clip down. I don't think it's warm enough yet. It's getting warm, but not warm enough. I think we need to let it get a little warmer. I got a little bit right here. All right, it's coming out better now. It's still a little gloppy. All right, so then all you're going to do after that is you're going to just take whatever it is you're putting on here. I'm going to move that up a little bit higher. All right, and so I think I can cut that corner off a little bit just because I don't want it to pop up. And then this down here, I'm going to kind of just angle that there. Okay, and anyway, so that's just going to fit on a page like that, just like that. Okay, so that would be pretty. You could definitely ink it or, you know, add more to it, but that's that. Okay, I've got this piece. This was probably part of a snippet roll, I bet you. I don't know. So let's just say we take another one. I don't know if I want to put it on just like that, but how about, let's see here. And you can work with your piece depending upon what you're doing, which piece you want to use. This one's probably longer than it needs to be, but if I can just kind of round that a little bit, I don't want it to be perfect. And that's the only thing. It's a little bit too perfect. And do I want to add something to that? No. Do I make it smaller? Probably yes. I think I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. A little bit more random. And I'm going to cut that down a little bit. And I like to kind of sometimes angle these because then the corners don't show up. All right, so that's the back. And I'm just going to put that on there. And I might add something to it later, but I think I like it that way. So again, yeah, there we go. Now my glue's coming out good. So you want to make sure you cover this portion because otherwise your paper clip will come off. And then you want to just cover whatever it is you're covering. I think that needs to be a little bit more rounded. There we go. So that really doesn't have much to it other than just, you know, part of a snippet that I put on there. I could certainly put something on there too, but I'm not going to cheat. I'm just going to take stuff off of my desk. Save that because we could use it for something else, right? Okay, so this is one. Obviously, I had made something out of this, but I guess I decided not to use it. So why not use that? I'll get another paper clip over here. And let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Like I said, for some reason the corners always seem to stick out, so I tend to do that. Just want to make sure that you have enough room for the long part of your paper clip, and you can certainly use small paper clips too. Well, you do one with that too. So I always cover the small part because it's, you know, it's less to cover than the big part, and that way you can hold down something big if you're trying to use it. Which way do I want this? Well, let's try it that way. So here we have that, and there's another one. So that's just going to go on a page just like that. Of course, we could put a flower. I might have flowers in there somewhere. Have to look in the bottom of that little thing. I bet I do. Have all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff, guys. Like I said, this is just my little stash of stuff. And I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to take anything. And then I'm going to try and do this until I get my room organized, because I can't just come up here and organize. I have to play a little bit. It's just too tempting. And it's kind of a reward. I think, okay, so I've done like how many hours of this? So it's time for a reward. All right, let's see what I have. that would work with that. I'm trying to look through the stash of stuff I have. Gosh, I have a lot, don't I? And honestly, this was just all laying around, so I don't know. Let's see that. Got that. It's not the right color. You can tell I use a lot of pink stuff, don't I? Oh, here, see, I do have flowers. That would be pretty. Have these other flowers. That would be pretty on there. I knew I would have flowers in there. I'm always doing stuff with flowers. Let's see, that looks kind of good on there. Pieces of doily, pieces of lace. You know, you just never know. You never know what you might use. We'll have to use that too. Okay, so like I said, I don't even know where that came from. I'm going to cut a little piece of that. And that's a little bit square, so I got to deal with that. I'm going to put that like that. And then do I want to put a piece of this on there? Because what else am I going to put on there, right? I could put one flower. So many things. Could put, no, it's too small. Could put that on there. I don't know if I like this. I have to figure out what I like or I don't like. Let's see here. I need something else on there. Not sure what. I don't know. Let's see here. Do I have any? Oh, good. I have a whole bunch of stuff in a big wad over here. Oh, jackpot. So you think this is trash? It isn't. This is going to make something gorgeous. Watch. Okay, how big do I need? I don't need it that long. Probably do that in half. So this is just a torn piece of sari silk. That's kind of a blush pink look. And I'm going to tie this up. Let me go in the middle a little bit more. I'm just going to tie this in a little bow. Put that in there. So anyway, I had my flood upstairs, and so I ended up spending way more time dealing with all that that I could have been using for other stuff. So my goal is by the end of January to get my craft room kind of reorganized. And then I'm going to start working on the rest of the house because I have had it with the disorganization everywhere. Okay, is that too big or too small? I don't know. I kind of want this to hang down a little bit, but I think I did it in the wrong spot, so I'm going to have to do it again. But anyway, so I spent yesterday kind of, you know, looking through stuff on my desk and reorganizing it, but this is all the stuff that I took off of my desk, and that was after cleaning up all the big mess. So, but Okay, so I think I'm going to put that in here with that. And then, do I want to put that in there? I don't know. That would look pretty right here, but I don't have anything to put in the middle of it. Let's see. I'm not going to cheat. I'm only going to use what I have here. So what if I put that there? Right? Wouldn't that be pretty? Maybe a little bit longer. All right, so why don't we do that? I'm moving from one thing to the next, not paying attention to what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and put a dab of glue there. And, oops. I'm going to go ahead and put, let's see, do I have any? I don't really have any other. Oh yeah, I do. Here we go. It's going to be dry by the time I get it over there. I wanted to put this in there, but it's got like other colors in there with it. I don't like that. I don't know if that's going to be enough glue to hold that down. Might be. Might be. All right. So all I did is put a little bit of this fringy stuff on there that I found. And now I'm going to put this little flower on there. Or maybe something else. Let's see. I don't really have any other flower that would go there. And I want to keep that neutral. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Now these are not necessarily going to go on the same thing. I'm just randomly making these, so. Alright, so that's that one. And I think I'm going to cut that a little bit shorter. Save those little pieces, you never know. So there we go. So that's that one. Alright, so now on this one, let's try this. So we'll put that there. We'll put that there. Maybe not. I don't know what I want to do with that. Now this one. Alright. So this one goes like that, and I could put one of these on there. I could put that bow on there. And put that right there, right? Or, let's see. I've got some more of that stuff. It's kind of all in a knot too. Look at that. But I'm not going to cheat. I'm just going to use what I have. And this is just like eyelash trim, really. But, okay, so why don't I try that? I like that. Okay, I think I like that. Yeah, I think that's cute. Without the, what if I go this way on that? Yeah, I like that better. And I would have to put one here. Right? Yeah, let's do that. I don't know. I don't think I want it that long on that one. And on this, let's see. Okay, so why don't we do that? And I think on this one, nope, you won't see it. I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to put this on there. But I'm only going to go about right here. All right. this, I think what I'm going to do, since I have a few pieces here, I'm going to put that in here like that. Let's see how that looks. I don't know. Not jumping up and down. All right. I have a little pink pearl here. Didn't I say I wanted a pearl? Oh, I already used. Okay, never mind. Gonna cheat. I'm not gonna cheat. Okay, so I'm gonna do those two like that, and I don't think I have any more. Oh wait, I do. Look at that. Right when I say I don't have any more eyelash trim, I do. I love using eyelash trim on this stuff because it really takes it to the next shabby level. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a dab of glue. I'm going to build this before I put the paper clip on. And I usually put the heaviest thing down first. Use my little finger thing so I don't burn myself. Okay. Then I'm probably going to put the bow right there. Put that down there. And then I will probably just kind of wrap this little bit of eyelash trim. It might be too much. I might have to take a little bit off of that. All right. So now I'm going to do just a tiny bit right here. Probably more on there than I wanted, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. If you're wondering what this thing is, this is something I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to put the bow on there, and it's like a lip scrubber thing or something, and I use it all the time. It works great because it's silicone for my hot glue gun to put stuff down. Not even just my hot glue gun, just my regular glue too. All right, so there we go there. I like that. And then let's get another one of our pieces that we're going to put on there. I've got stuff stuck to my hands. Get a longer one. So on this one's a little different because we have a piece of, we've got this mounted to this cardboard. So I'm going to take this. And again, I want to put the glue on the side where I have the smaller one. And I'm going to use this whole piece because it'll support this when you put it on a page. So I'm going to put my glue on here. And then that is just going to go right. And I like to get it right to the top because you may not want it sticking out of the top of your journal. So you don't want to just like stick it in the middle because then that portion will stick out because it's going to go as high as this. So just smush that down. And there you go. There's another one. That's cute. All right, so we have that one, that one, that one. All right, this one we have to finish because I've got all that stuff there. I think it'll look good like that, just with that in there, without anything else. So make sure I'm doing it the right way. All I'm going to do is put a blob of glue down there. Leave that up there. So that can go on there. Oops. Yep, I got a little bit too much glue right here. Gonna tuck that under. There we go. Get that other glue under there. All right. So let me move this over here because I put too much glue on that side. I want to cover it up. Turned out cute. I think that's adorable. All right, so that's 4. Let's see what other things we have here. This is a wider piece of sari silk. There's kind of a peachy color thing. I could do that. I don't know if these things stick out a lot. That's why I don't like to use them. But how about this one? That'd be cute. Although this looks kind of cool too, but not with the rose. Let's do this one first. So this obviously came off of a snippet. So I am going to just kind of, like I said, I don't want it to be perfect. Otherwise, to me it looks weird. All right, so I don't know how we're going to do that. All right, I cut off all the kind of little ends there. That looks a little weird right there, so I'll cut that. Right. Get rid of these other little pieces. Don't need those. Maybe that one. And on these two, I think I'm not gonna do anything to them other than I might eventually put something on there. I don't know what. Let me see what I have. That would look good if I have anything in there. Remember, we can't cheat. Let's see here. I mean, I have stuff from Christmas, all kinds of stuff. Lots of butterflies in here. We could do a butterfly. I don't know. Let's see here. So many things. Bugs. Pieces of jewelry. Oh, let me get some of those pins. Those would look pretty. Again, I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to cheat. Oh, here's a button. There we go. Hit the jackpot with the button. Look at that. See? All right. I am seeing just a wealth of things in here. Oh my gosh, so much. So I was looking for this. This goes to my little thing to make yo-yos. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so this was like stuff I found all over my desk, under my desk, on the floor, anywhere I could find it. So, yeah, it was a lot going on. Okay, so why don't let's see what other things I have. I don't know. Lots of stuff. Hey, look at that little girl. I could put her on one. Oh, I have a heart. Didn't even know I had a heart. Look at that heart. I don't know if I like that polka dot thing, but all right, let's just work with what we have and see what I have to put on there. Right? Look, I have all these sand pool things I could do too. We could do this all day, right? Matter of fact, when you guys leave, I'm going to keep doing it. Oh, see, another piece of chipboard? Oh, there's just so many things. Okay. All right, so I'm not going to do that because that's the obvious. I don't know. Maybe I will. I'll do one like that. Nope, that doesn't work at all. So I found that. Let's see here. I've got a button. I've got a heart. So many things. How about this? That would be pretty. Let's do that. Let's just do that. Gonna do them quick, guys. Quick, quick, quick. Let's just use up the stuff on our desk. I want to challenge myself to make a couple more. Let's get another piece here. because if I do it directly on there, let me see. I don't know. All right, let's just get another paper clip and not spend all day trying to figure this out. Go about right here. All right, so I'm going to put this down, and then I don't want you to be able to see through it, but I'm going to pile other stuff on top of there. So I'm going to cut this a little bit in half. I'm going to go ahead and trim off the sides a little because I don't want it perfectly square. I think I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm just going to put that right there, or maybe I'll go that way. That would be pretty. And that might be all I do to it, because I think it's pretty the way it is. You know, I can always add more stuff later. All right, so let's just keep it simple. I have to get another glue stick out. Again, the most important thing is making sure that you cover all of the paper clip, or it won't work. And then go like that. And I think this will stick on there with that. There we go. So that's that one. And I think that turned out cute. Wasn't a lot to it. Just something I found on my desk. Right? Alright, so that's another one. And let's see if we can make another one that looks a little bit different. I don't know what these are. I think they were part like of a ticket thing or something. So let's see what we could do with that. We can take this little butterfly. Got some other butterflies, right? Let's see, do I want a smaller one maybe? It might be too small. Yep. All right. Let's see what other things I have over there. I have this wallpaper. That would be cute. Maybe I use it for both of those. And then I have two other butterflies over here. Why don't we just do that real quick? Why not? Okay, let's see here. Got some tea bag. So many things. So many things. Okay, so let's see what I got. I'm going to go ahead and take this and get another piece here. I think that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to put this on there with, do I want tea bag or do I want lace or trim or something? I have so much stuff sitting over here. I don't want to put more blue on there. Do I want to put more blue? No. And I don't really want to put pink. So how about... Nope. How about some of this? Let's see what this does. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. And I have this other blue too. How about that? All right, let's just have at it. So I'm going to go ahead and tear this because I don't want it square. And I'm going to go over here a little bit. I don't want to tear this too much because I really want the width in there. And then kind of go at an angle down here. There we go. I hope that works. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I like the white on there. We'll see. All right, so that, then that, then that, then that. Right? I don't know. Okay, maybe something like this. A little piece of that would go a long way. All right, so I'll do that and that. Okay, I like that a little better. All right, so now I'm going to just take my paper clip and I'm going to put my, get another glue stick out just in case. Oh, don't tell me I'm out of glue sticks. Seriously? Seriously? Oh well, I'm just going to go ahead and do, this will be probably work on this one. I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. And I am going to put this on, and I'm not putting it on straight on purpose. And then I want to put this on. Kind of want it to cover most of the paper in the back. And then I want to put this on, and I'm going to probably just put it kind of in the middle. And it doesn't really matter to me. I just don't want it on straight. And then I'm going to put this on here like that, I think. And then I'm going to put this on because I want all those layers in there. All right. Just put a little tiny bit. I don't want to put too much. And we will put that right there. Okay, so that is going to be that one. And I found those little pearls. These are these little, a line of them. I think I'm going to put, what, 3? I think 3 will work. Probably shouldn't use my glue gun for this, but oh well. Put that on here. Right? All right. Oh, that turned out cute. Cute, cute, cute. All right. So that's that one. Got a tiny bit of glue right there. I'm going to get it off. There we go. Super cute. Yep, I think that works. All right, so there's that one. And then let's do we want to do, let's see. I like this one. All right, so I don't know if this is going to work for that one because it might be too small. Might have to use that one. Okay. So this is just a piece of tea bag that I had sitting there. So I could put that on there with it. Too big. Right? So that tea bag can go there. I don't know if I should put that on there. Put that on there. I don't know. I kind of like that one. But I do want to put a little bit of lace or trim or something on there with it. Ooh, look at that. I have this little piece of burlap. That would be cute, right? All right, I think that's what we'll do. And I'm going to put that on there. So let me get another little thing here. Another paper clip. And we'll start putting all these little pieces together. All right. I am going to definitely have to make this not as wide, that's for sure. It's too wide for that thing. I got to hurry up and do this before it dries. Okay, so that's going to go here, like that. Okay, now we want to put this tea bag on there. I do think it needs to be smaller, otherwise you can't see the other paper. Okay. Yep, okay. And I don't put things on straight because I don't know, I just like the way it looks. So if that bothers you, then this is going to bother you. Okay. And now I'm going to just put this on. Get that little piece of that off of there. And just put that on there. There's that little piece of burlap on there. You can't really see it well. Let's see what else I have that I can put in there. That I can shove in there with it. Do I have, oh, I have some, ooh, here we go. Here we go. This will work. Get off. Let me get it off of there before it all messes up. Okay. Stick all of that in there. This is just like pieces of, I don't know, what do you call that stuff? God, I can't think of the name of it right now. Yeah, it needs more glue because that's definitely, I don't think that's going to stay. But that's cool. I like that. I need to ink that up a little bit on top. Okay, I think that turned out cute. I could put some things down here, but I don't know if I want to put pearls. I don't know if I want to put pearls, guys. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to find them, but I might put some on there later. Okay, so that's that one. I could put this on there. I don't know where the flat back ones. I had a whole string of them, and I just dropped them or something. So I guess I'll just put these on, because I don't know where the other ones are. Alright, let me just kind of smooth that out a little bit. I don't know where they went. I had them here a minute ago, but they just kind of just disappeared. Alright, so that's that one. That is cute. Alright, so, I think that's probably about all I'm going to do. The only other thing maybe is I could do this, but and put that on there. Make that super simple. Why don't I do that? I'm going to do one more because I have to. Because I feel it in my bones. Let me get another. I actually think I'm using all my paper clips up, so. Okay, so this is super easy. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it on here. Whatever way covers that white. Right? Might as well, right, guys? Got all my stuff out. So I'm going to put that on here. And then again, this was just part of a snippet thing. And this I took off of a flower. I do want something underneath that though. I don't know if I have any eyelash trim left. Got this beautiful stuff here. I don't think I want anything under there. Let me see what I can find. Surely I'll find something, right? Do we want to do that? No. Oh, look at this. Remember I was looking for that? The big old string. We're sitting right here in this big bunch. I just took it all out. Didn't pay attention to it. Oh, yay. Here we go. One more little bunch. It's exactly what I was looking for. So the more I do this little challenge, work on my desk, if I'm not adding anything else to it, it's going to get harder and harder, guys. So it'll be a fun challenge. Also, too, if you're not on my Facebook, go on that, and then what we'll do is you can show me what you've done. I'll work off of your desk challenge, and I guess I can put it on Instagram too. I haven't really thought about that. Oh, look, I think that turned out really cute. Okay, so we did this one. I think that turned out really cute. We did this one, right? We did this one. We did this one. We did that one. And we did that one. We did that one. We did that one over here. Right? And I guess that's it. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. 8 of them, and we did some organizing. All right, guys, that's it. And then next time we'll go ahead and I don't know if I'm going to show you an organizing tip or not. I mean, I'm showing you the things that I think might be helpful. Not everything I'm doing, obviously. So, you know, if you have a way of organizing and you want to let me know, drop that in the comments. You can post it on my Facebook, which is Tina Williams Rehatched Designs. And I'll put the link below. On Instagram, I am Rehatched Designs. So let me see what you've done. And then also, if you want to follow me with this working off your desk challenge, because I know a lot of you have you've already done your straightening and cleaning and all that stuff. So you may not want to do that. You may not have much on your desk. But I thought that was really a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing it because you just never know. Never know what you can come up with. Anyway, and I hope my little organizing tip helps some people out there. So stay tuned, and we'll see you again next time. Take care.